Shut up! Cowboy 80! Ready?
Man, yes, I had a good time. Had a real good time at the party. In Slidell by my girl. Then I went to go pull up. Oh, excuse me. I'm still waking up. We went to pull up on my girl. Her party was at the bar. When we got there, and the man was cleaning up. He said everybody was gone, and mind you, it was before 1 o'clock, and that's different. That's not normal. So we did not make it to that. But then when we got almost to my house, they were tackling fucking Fast and Furious under the bridge, doing donuts and stuff. So we watched that for a little bit. So yeah, had a good time.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm really happy for you. That sounds like a lot of fun. Like your type of shit, you know, moving around the city, having fun. Yeah, bro.
Ready. 70 Timberwolf. Hut, hut. Come on. Set. Bronco 80. Ready, right? Here we go. Set. 60 Eagle. Hut.
It sounds like memories were made. Memories? Did I say memory? Yeah, I'm happy for you. It sounds like you had a good time. And get some rest. Do it all over again tonight.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Today, a pair of rivals from the AFC West between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. On one sideline, we've got a look at the head coach of the visiting Raiders. They signed staying on the road to begin the year. They got that win last week, hoping to do the same now. Leading the opposing sideline, a man who needs little introduction. That's Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His guys also able to start the season with a win, so somebody's going to leave here with a 2-0 record after this one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you, hoping there's a good one in store for all of us. And we're off from Arrowhead. Fielded at the 7. We dodged the... So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And Mahomes is going to dodge or hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance.
And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Dylan Laube on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida. A super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
I don't think it's hyperbole to say that when Anthony Richardson came out of the draft out of Florida, he was the greatest all-around athlete we'd ever seen at quarterback. 240 pounds, running 4.4, jumping 40 inches. He was the envy of defensive ends and linebackers that couldn't put up those numbers. Now, it's taken all those athletic traits and squeezing them into...
And that is a touchdown! The Raiders finish off their opening drive.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the second time this game. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already, this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. No one's around him. He's got space. And he gets this down near the 30.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A give right side, here's Pacheco. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds the in route complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
He's running for it. And They will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs break the tie here in the first. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the Raiders offense. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here's Richardson. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Raiders first. Play fake, gets Richardson. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
On the go.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Hey, check that. Ready? 7.
Running from the pistol here with Jency. They cross the by a man. He's in the clear. Into the red zone. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders make it a 1-point game. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Won't get it to Rashee Rice. Complete. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
45-yard line.
A counter give here to Pacheco. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Dax Hill up for the stop. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win.
Brings up 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They go play action. It's Mahomes. He lofts one deep, center of the field. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. So the offense still moving forward as roughing the passer overrules that incomplete pass. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs break the tie here in the first. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. This is Jeanty on 2nd. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Another give here to Jeanty. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. Now the Raiders readying for the punt. And they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Starts his return from the 23. Escapes a defender. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They start out with a 2nd and 3. Pacheco gets it from the gun. Oh, he loses the football. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Finds him over the middle. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 13-point lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14.
Raiders 14.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Laube with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. First play is going to be a give to Jeanty. And he's out of bounds after a gain of about 8, so nice pickup there, 2nd and 2. Man, he's been having a great first half, really playing a key role so far in this offense.
But you know and I know what's coming, Kate. We call them adjustments, right? You hit a homer, you take that fastball deep, you're not going to see it anymore. And you get run on like this, the defense is going to make some adjustments at halftime.
And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
And a Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. So that brings up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Richardson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic 1st down.
This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives them new life and this 1st down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Play action, it's Richardson. Taken in by Shaheed. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Loss of 12 yards. And it's third down.
Here he goes, third and long. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it inside the 10. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
A gain of 43
Go,
yards.
Reed, go.
That's good for Las Vegas.
Here's Genty. And he gets in, touchdown. The Raiders making a one-score game in the first half.
Touchdown.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Raiders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chiefs 28, Raiders 21.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. McCole Hardman now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Chiefs and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Xavier Worthy. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Now it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41.
10 yards on
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Running right is Pacheco. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Short pass brought in. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Not sure he knew he went out of bounds before he made a play on that ball, Brock, but he was the first to touch it coming back in, and that's going to get the penalty. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead, and it's the Chiefs with only a yard to go here on third down. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first.
Encroachment. Defense.
Just lost his focus and jumped. It's not a huge penalty, but it is a costly one because it gives him enough for a first down. So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal. Pacheco can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw.
And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs blow their lead just before halftime. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Butker on now to kick this one away. Trey Tucker to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. To the air on this first down. Richardson bails out of the pocket quick. He's got it downfield near the edge. And with a half a football left to play, we can see already how close he is to that 100-yard mark in this game. Gotta think that he stands a good chance of reaching it with plenty of time left to go. Richardson on 1st and 10. Catch made. And they're gonna touch him down after a short pickup.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Jeanty from the gun. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. First down, ball at the 36.
First down.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Come on.
Throwing now, Richardson. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And he's into the end zone, touchdown. The Raiders make it a one-score game before halftime. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Raiders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him or check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Well, apologies to our buddy Scott Hansen. We're going to catch up with you after this one, Scott. We're going to jump past halftime, get you right back to the start of the second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. First call here coming from the shotgun.
19 Tiger.
Now Richardson to throw. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Raiders first. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Here we go.
Shotgun give here to Jeanty. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Grabbed by Besh, left side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's good for Las Vegas. First down. A gain of 21 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
And off to Jeanty. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone.
Let's go.
Trying to work quickly now.
16 more yards. That's another Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
First down throw here from Richardson. It's a screen play to Jeanty. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Play action with Richardson. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Raiders tie this game 35 apiece. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Hauled in by Lockett, right side. And he looks it forward to the 43-yard line. Willie Hooker with the tackle.
It's a gain of 3.
3rd and just 2 to go.
3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
Incomplete.
Kansas City sends out its punt team. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. On 1st down, Gentile. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Richardson back to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left. They connect on the deep shot. And a big play is finally put to an end.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
He rolls to his right. Now here he goes. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag.
Potential grounding. Awful.
No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Grounding. Awful.
So it seems like either way they were getting a 4th down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They send the tight end in motion left. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get a few here. Brought down at the 33-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. Michael Pilardi, the one to kick it away. Pulled in at the 20. And a nice strong effort there on that return to take us to the end of this quarter. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Escapes out to the left. He's running with it. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's sent out. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Vegas first down.
Las Vegas first down. A gain of 12. First down, Raiders.
Giving this to Genty. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. First down play, that's him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Trying to find Brock Bowers. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Come on, ready?
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
He's got a man left. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Ready?
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd. And 3.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Give up the guts. It's Genty. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway. This is Genty. And a stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Now one of the Chiefs in some pain out there, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's helped by the trainers. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be touchdown. Brock looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Throw left side caught by Shaheed. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Raiders first down.
15, go!
First down.
Straight ahead with Genty. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Yes, and everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Richardson fires quickly out wide. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
To Hunter Renfro. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Hey, go winner, steady!
They're going to run it with Genty. And he hauls it across for the Las Vegas touchdown.
Touchdown.
The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead.
The extra point.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chiefs 35.
The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. Hardman with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return.
The Chiefs offense has to take over. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. Running up the middle, Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, Mahomes. Here's a screen sound for Pacheco. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. 3rd down, Raiders going with some dime coverage here.
3rd down and 5.
Looking to throw. Quick slant, caught by Lockett. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
Yellow!
First down.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Has it in close. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC.
1st and 10. at the
Chiefs
45
losing by
yard line.
7. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Another throw for Mahomes. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. It's a new set of downs for them at the 32.
Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10.
First down carry for Pacheco. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
Tackled back at the 35-yard
Break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Rashee Rice. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Throwing now. Oh, he's going to run for it.
Number 15, Patrick Mahomes on the keeper.
Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
43. It's a gain of 8. Brings up
They send the tight end in motion. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's running for it. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Rousey with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Raiders and running back Ashton Genty headed back out there. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Go street. Crack roll 80.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. First down run gets them 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Check smash. Check smash. Cowboy 80. Street. Street. Tap. Check. 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 Street. Street. Go.
Back to Genty. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Inside 30 seconds now.
9 yards. And the Raider
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second.
And 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Raiders trying to get reset in a hurry.
Brings up 3rd
On
and
3rd down, Genty. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So here's their 3rd and final timeout. 7 seconds left of this game. Tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. To throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
result of the play is a turnover on down.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. Gotta block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. The counter give here to Pacheco. He got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
It's Pacheco again. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well. New set of downs for him from the 46. Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far in past years for a potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yep, and that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting that opening first down. So critical to any possession, but even more so in overtime.
And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field. Their first drive of OT is on the ropes, Brock. It's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throw is caught. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. New set of downs for him at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
He'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs break the tie and go up by 6. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Challenge has been laid down, partner, and it's time to see if they have an answer prepared as we're off again.
Raiders take over.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Counter give to Genty. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 20. And the Raider first down.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. On target to Thornton. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
At the 39-yard line.
Cougar 19. Buffalo 18.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He's throwing deep to the left side. This is brought in at the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for Raiders first. All right, partner, well, I know they're not going to look ahead down there just yet, but let's you and I do that. In the red zone, they need the touchdown first, obviously, but after that, they're going to have a decision, right? Do you kick to tie and give the football back, or do you go for 2 in the victory?
I'm not dodging it, Kate, but that's honestly a great question, and I know this. That decision better have already been made. The best coaches, decision makers, we know this. They're a play ahead, a series ahead, a possession ahead. That was a choice you made before you ever got the football.
Okay, break.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Get it.
Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is it, Brock. Make or break right here. Overtime rules gave him a chance to go touchdown for touchdown. But if they don't come through on this 4th down, they have wasted that chance.
And they're humans down there. They're not robots. They know exactly what these circumstances are, but this is also, Kate, where you tell yourself to do your job. Just do it.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Raiders cut it to a low point on the scoreboard. And yet again, he's made a trip to the end zone, his 5th on the ground. And now just one more return visit away from tying that NFL single-game record. Here comes a 2-point try, partner. Richardson bringing his offense to the line. All right, they're going to throw for it. And that catch in the end zone gives them the lead. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Huard, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners, as we say so long from Kansas City.